keep telling us, but you don't want to listen.
I've been in rooms at the top of the top, which albums are prayed over demonically. Music is prayed over demonically. And that goes out to the world, goes out to the radio stations, goes out to the public. And when you see that stuff and know that stuff, it's frightening.
What do you mean by that, Shane? Prayed over demonically?
Rituals, ceremonies to give light to the devil, to Satan. It's a satanic music industry. If you look at what the music is today, the industry is today, for Ice, Simon Smiths, to your Dojo Cats, to your Beyoncé's, they are so demonic, it's unbelievable. And we can't, it's in front of us. It's something that we kind of go, oh, it's just music.
There's a tape about as big as the top of this podium that looks like an overgrown 8-track that the album is cut on, and it's placed in a machine that produces and presses the records and the 8-tracks. On the full moon, it's taken in to a temple room about the size of this auditorium. On the full moon, that is in every one of the major music companies behind locked doors up in the executive office. And it's placed on an altar, setting in the north of the room, and a pentagram engraved in the floor. And 13 hand-chosen witches and wizards, wizards and a coven come in and conjure a principality or a power up, usually Regia or something like that, and order him to tell the demons under him to follow every record and every tape.
Jimmy on the beat, boy.
Let's get high, yeah, you know I'm about to roll. Let's get please, yeah, you know I gotta pull. Let's live life, yeah, once I'm about to turn up. Get fly, oh, for sure it's about to go up. Let's get high, yeah, you know I'm about to roll. Let's get please, yeah, you know I gotta pull. Let's live life, yeah, once I'm about to turn up. Get fly, oh, for sure it's about to go up. Roll my blunt and pass my lighter.
Family, we are back. Thank y'all for being here. It does mean so much. We are getting the channel back. Yes. Anyways, y'all heard the intro. Witches and warlocks pray over the music. He named names. More so than anything, he named one of the biggest R&B female singers of all time. Imagine that. But in the clip after that, they talked about 13. Why not 5? Why not 4? Or even 3? 13. 13 is an interesting number in some teachings. I'll say that. What's always been interesting to me is no 13 on the elevator. Now, yeah, I'm gonna leave it at that. But the music, apparently some people say it's that bad, and this is all allegedly. We're just reviewing and reacting to clips and providing commentary, but let's see what we can find out.
First time I felt this way about an MJ song, it was Money, where he says, anything for money, would lie for you, would die for you, even sell my soul to the devil. As a kid, I would still listen to the song, but just not sing those lyrics. Then, when I got older, I realized that he may not have been talking about himself in this song, but the state of people in the world altogether. I still didn't sing along, but it definitely cleared Michael's name in my conscience. That is, until I realized what he was saying on Blame It on the Boogie. This magic music grooves me, that dirty rhythm fools me, the devil's gotten to me through this dance. Boogie's got me in a super trance. And before you get in the comments talking about, well, he didn't write the song, it doesn't matter, he still sung it. If somebody wrote a song for you, telling you to talk about the devil, would you sing it? With that being said, Michael doesn't have a ton of songs with overtly demonic lyrics like Blame It on the Boogie. But if you take a deeper look into some of the themes of his songs, you can see that they don't portray righteous living. Remember the Time is a song about Michael pulling up on his ex while she's with her new man in their house, just to remind her of all the fun and romantic times they had together in the past. Not only that, he ends up kissing her at some point in the video. That sounds like a homewrecker to me. That might sound kind of funny to some of y'all, but if we're being for real, do you think God is applauding Michael for using the gifts that he gave him to create this song?
I ain't gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. Michael was toxic. And like bro said in the Remember the Time song, come on, man. Do y'all think he made that for Diana Ross or felt that way about her? Anyways, he was toxic. He was talking about breaking up a happy home or household. You gotta make it make sense. But to say that somebody wrote that song for him might be true. Think of all the adults that okayed it. He sold his soul for the Boogie. Blame it on the Boogie. Come on, man. And that was Michael. That was Michael, y'all.
A lot. Trust me.
Imagine just the frequencies first off. The frequencies. And then you are allegedly, unknowingly channeling different energies. The music is that deep, y'all. It's that deep. And I just think it's interesting how they say that Lucy fell from heaven, and we see all these markings here in present day. They said he was the this and that of music or whatnot, and here it is. This is one of the most allegedly one of the most darkest facets of the entertainment game. I mean, if I'm lying, let me know. Just think about the messages that are pushed through to the point where they are normalized. Think about the messages that are pushed through to the point where they are practiced by the consumers. Think about the messages pushed through that the consumers practice that the messengers don't even practice. Put that in perspective. Example, Cardi B. She says she does not let her children listen to her music or any other music that's comparable to hers. So if she doesn't want her child listening to it, why are your children listening and reciting this music? There are so many people that can recite these songs word for word, dance move for dance move, but got D's and F's in school, flunked grades, didn't graduate, but yeah, let's continue. Now there weren't any. There were some. No, I don't think there were any words on that clip, but it was important that I showed you guys the composition. Think about the seance, not the seance, but the trance that those people are in. A lot of them probably do know that they're participating in a ritual. The whole stage, and it looked so wild. It looked like a evil church. Make that make sense. Anyways, if you made it to this point, let me know you made it. Please be aware of what you take in. Please. Because you're going to give that energy out whether you know it or not. And you're going to take certain things in whether you know it or not. Subconscious programming is real, allegedly. Anyways, if you made it, say I made it. Thank you guys for being here. I'm out. Peace.